G'day guys, welcome back. Welcome to Pouring Your Heart Out. Right, today I'm going to try a red Larimar effect coaster. So, yeah, let's just jump straight in. I have got my white here. The white, I've made the most of my white. So out of all my resin, the white is the biggest quantity, and I put some pigment paste, and I'm trying a little bit of alcohol ink just to see if the alcohol will help kind of spread things. So that's my white. Now I'm only going to do white, black and red this time. This is my pigment paste. This is by Color Obsession, and I'm just going to dip like so. That's it. That's all that's going in there. Still want it transparent. Give it a really good mix because it's kind of stuck to the bottom, stuck to the sides. It looks very dark in there, but you can see it's still transparent, but I do need to keep mixing it. Mix, mix, mix. And then the other color I'm going to use is, of course, red. Now this red is, I'm not quite sure what it is. It was a sample that was sent to me from Resin Expressions by the lovely Susanna. And I am going to do 2. Ah, no! Oh gosh. 1, 2. All right, let me get myself cleaned up here. Hang on one sec. Okay, I've stained my gloves, but that's okay. I've cleaned up a bit. All right, so there is the red. Mix that in. And then over here I've got a mixture of some black crushed quartz and some red crushed glass. So I'll pop those in the middle. Give this a really good stir. So it looks really dark in there, doesn't it? But when you look at the side, it is still transparent. This is my chunky live edge coaster mold. So yeah, I mean they do look quite dark, don't they? But they are still transparent. So that's good. My white is still transparent. You can see through onto the stick. And then I've got a little bit of clear left over as well. So let's get started. Give everybody just a little zap. Get the bubbles off the top. And as usual, I'll pour the white in first. Get all of that in. Now this mold holds about 160 grams, so about 5.5 ounces ish, something like that. Okay, now this is just the black here. Make sure that it's really mixed in well and there's no streaks. Okay, that's it. Now we're just going to pour that in like so. And you can see the resin doing its magic already. The black's gone down, the white's come over the top. Just using my really tiny little lighter, but you probably can't even see that flame, it's so small. It's really small. Okay, and then the red is going in on top of that. Just pouring that all in on top, like so. Every time I do this particular technique, I'm changing it up. I'm still learning. Like I took the class, the resincourses.com class to do the Larimar effect, but they're in Russia, so they have different products They have different resin to what I'm using. Everything's kind of different, so it's just taken me a while to, and then the clear just on top, and then it's taken me a while to try and work out what works for me. Just gonna pop that under there. Yeah, so yeah, it's just taken me a little while. It's like, you know, those of you that did the Shelley Art Bloom, I mean, I did the course for that as well. And a lot of people that are not in Australia, that don't have the, you know, the specific ingredients. So it was different for you guys as well to try and get those blooms. But it's just a matter of trying what you've got, trial and error. Yeah, that's all I did. So yeah, still trying different things. I've put less white pigment paste in this one, just because I thought it was a little bit too heavy. Like I did 2 greens yesterday, 2 green ones. None of them worked out. They were both failures. So it's like 1 step forward, 2 steps back. So don't get disheartened if you are trying this particular technique. I personally find it a challenge, and I enjoy a challenge. So you know, I'm doing it every day. I'm trying to get it so that my recipe is perfect, so that I can recreate every single time. But in saying that, I found that the colours that you use give different effects as well. So sometimes I use a black pigment paste like I do today, and then other times I use the black resin ink, and I'm getting different effects from both of those as well. I think that's a bit, might be a bit full here actually. I'm just going to take a little bit out. This is my little syringe here. It's a bit full. It's kind of going to overflow here. So I'm just going to pop that in, and I'm going to draw out just, what's that, 7 mils. I'll just squirt it into my little cup there. I just don't want it overflowing. There we go, because I still need to put my glass in. It's an awful mess. Plus it wrecks your design. Like if it goes over on one side, it kind of pulls everything over and it wrecks the design. So yeah, be careful. Right, now let's put some of these things in. So I've got a little bit of this black. Oops, there's a bit of silver stuck to my spoon. A little bit of black, crushed quartz. Probably won't even need all that actually. Oh, it's not going in the middle. And then a little bit of the red. Actually, let's move you into the middle. Yeah, I can see where they are now. Before it all closes over, I can see where all the pieces are. I'm just going to kind of spread that black out a bit, so that I can then put the red, kind of sprinkle it on top and let it fall through the gaps. It's good to do it before everything closes up so that you can actually see what's going on down there. As much as possible anyway. Now it's closing over. I can't see anymore. I can't see. I'm just going to have to hope for the best. All right, so that's pretty much it. Put my little lids on. Yeah, so another little torch. Do we want to do another time lapse? I don't know. I'll just give it a little swirl. It's not going to make any difference at the moment because it's still moving. It's going to move. The ultra clear, the platinum ultra clear will keep moving for about an hour and a half. So yeah, it'll keep moving. It'll keep changing. I don't set my time lapse for an hour and a half though. Like I'll probably give you an hour at the most, because then my battery starts to, you know, go flat, and I don't want that to happen. So let's put you on time lapse just to see, because it's fun, and I'll see you afterwards. Enjoy. Okay, you guys, it's ready. The time has come. Look, it looks as if it's blooming really nicely. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Let's have a look. Oh my gosh. All right. Here we go. Are we ready? Oh my gosh, so exciting. Do you think it's worked? Do you think it's worked? I hope it's worked. Oh my gosh. I've been practicing so much lately, like every day I've been practicing. Oh, there's a hair on my phone. Get it off. Okay, without further ado, I'm putting it off because I don't know what it's going to be like, whether I'm going to like it or not. Okay, without further ado, here we go. A 1, a 2, a 3. Yes! Oh my gosh, yes, 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 yes. I'll have what she's having. Yes. Wow. Look at that, you guys. Oh my gosh, it's worked. Oh wow. Haven't got any transparency. Nope. Oh wow. Love it. Looks like, you know, black cherry, that kind of colour. We've got quite a lot of dark. We've got a little bit of the light. We've got a red in the centre. Oh wow, I love it. And as usual, the little tips, the little tips of the crystals are white. I love the little white tips. I think it really enhances the white lacing of that Larimar effect. Love it to bits. Oh wow. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a photo outside for you because it's dark now. It's like, what is it? It's 8 p.m. so it's dark. Let me just move it around so that you can see with the light coming onto it. Let me just get that organized. Take my phone off the little holder here. Okay. Oops, slippery. Here we go. All right, I'll try not to drop you. Okay, here we go. So that's it with the light. It looks a lot lighter there with the light shining onto it. But in reality, it is much darker than that. Wow. All right, let's go. We'll go for a little walk up here. We'll go away from those bright lights. We'll go to the other end of the studio. That's kind of more realistic, I would say, without those bright lights shining on it. What do you think? Oh my gosh, I am in love. Look how wispy. Look at that. It kind of reminds me of, you know, the Petri, when you get those wisps. Love it. I've actually got 2 rows there. I don't know why. I still haven't worked out how to get 2 rows all the way around, because there's 1 row on the bottom here, and then up the top it's got 2 rows. So yeah, not quite sure how to combat that to get 2 rows all the way around, but I will keep trying. So I'll just pop you back here for a minute while I can turn off my camera. I've got to get better light, you guys. I thought I had good light, but no, it's not that good really. I need the light behind it, in front of it. All right, thank you so much for watching. Yeah, I'll go and take a photo outside for you tomorrow in a little video. And yeah, oh, so happy with this one. Are you sick of them yet? Are you sick of the Larimar effect? Now, yep, don't forget, if you want to do the course, I will link resincourses.com down in my description, and there's also a coupon code for you to use as well. So that's where I learned how to do it. All right, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all again real soon for the next video. Okay, take care, guys. Bye for now.